Hello guys, it's Giovanni. Today we're gonna be installing osTicket. So the first thing we want to do is create a resource group. So we just go over here to create and let's call it osTicket demo. And this is just so we can track all our resources. Tag name, we don't need any. And let's continue. Resource validation, the validation is passed, so let's create our resource group and it's a go. So over here we just go to the resource group that we just created, and now it's time to create our virtual machine. So the easiest way to do this is to go to home, let's see, create resource group, and then we go to quick start center, project and guides, and then deploy a virtual machine. That's the easiest way, and just create a virtual machine. So now it's time to create. So for the resource, we're gonna use the resource group we just created. Let's name this osTicket demo. Choose your region. We're gonna choose no infrastructure redundancy because we don't really need any redundancy. For the security group, standard. Okay, Windows 11, good. We can see that it's about $0.19 an hour because I set it to 1 hour. And this is gonna be our login. Alright, so let's just copy. Administrator username for the virtual machine, and let's just call this password. Okay, perfect. 3389, and so let's confirm. I confirm eligibility, otherwise we might have problems. Yeah, this should be good. We just need a regular, we don't really need premium. For the network, okay. And so let's create. Okay, and alright, so it's creating. I also have like resources that we need to install on the virtual machine, and I also have my VirtualBox open. I have a Mac, so VirtualBox is easier. So this is for when we're gonna do our remote desktop. So I have two ways of doing remote desktop. So I'm gonna show you and you can choose which one you prefer. This is my virtual machine, Windows 10. Okay, so remote desktop. So we're gonna get our IP address from our Azure. Once it's finished, deployment is in progress. And if you have a Mac also, we can use Microsoft Remote Desktop. So if you go to App Store and you do your Microsoft Remote Desktop, you can get this one. Currently this is the one I have, and that's the two ways of doing your remote desktop. So I'm going to show you both ways. Let's see, let me refresh. Okay, so it's still loading. Okay. Okay, perfect. it's deployed. So let's go to the resource. So this is our virtual machine. Yeah, let's refresh, make sure everything is good. So let's go to our home, and this is our resource. And also, so let's check, we have our virtual machine, public IP address, network group, and network interface. So we want our IP address, the public one, and we can copy our public IP address. The address is 59.188.11212. Is it 59? Okay, 52.188. And okay, 11.212. Okay, and then it's gonna ask for a password. So osTicket. Okay, and then the identity of the remote computer cannot be verified. Do you want to connect anyway? Yes. And so we're currently in our virtual machine. So this is the first way. And if you have a Mac, this is the second way. We put the IP address up here, and then we just name it. I'm gonna name it osTicket demo. Okay, and then save, and we add. So, and let's start over here. So the same, so demo and password password 0123. So yeah, before I start this, let me walk you through this over this side. Choose privacy settings for this device. No, it's virtual, so don't really need any of these. So we have our virtual machine up and running on VirtualBox. So let me close, disconnect. So I don't need this over here. Don't really need VirtualBox anymore, because I just showed you how you can get your Windows up and running on the remote desktop over here. So let's connect over here. Are you connecting to this certification couldn't be verified? So let's continue. Okay, so this is on a Mac machine. So let's go to our browser. So allow, okay, continue without. Okay, perfect. So the resource that I'm gonna have linked, it's gonna have all of these things that you're gonna need to download and configure to get this up and running. So let's minimize and bring it down. Okay, so we're gonna need all these to get osTicket up and running. So first things first, we're gonna go to control panel, and we're just gonna need to enable a certain feature. So Windows feature, and then let's go down to information. Let's go to World Wide Web Services, application development features, and then let's turn CGI on. So let's see. Okay, perfect. So now if we go to IIS, and it should be up and running. Perfect. So IIS is good, and this is good. So now if we go, this will be our loop back address. So 00.1. Let's see what comes up. Perfect. So this shows that our II Internet Information Service is running. This is our loopback address, otherwise called our local address. So let's get this up and running. So we have our internet information. So right now we're gonna need to download or rewire. This is like a translation tool, and because we're gonna be using PHP, okay, let's download. So we're gonna open this. Let's go to our downloads. So we're gonna need our downloads, and we're gonna need, let's see, download. We're gonna need two actually, and another one. And this is gonna show us our C drive. So computer C drive. So perfect. Refresh. Okay, it's not finished as yet. Okay, and we're also gonna need our PHP manager for IIS. Perfect. So now we're going to run the PHP manager first. Okay, agree, yes. We can minimize this for now. Okay, close. Let's run our rewire. Okay. And then in the meantime, let's download or finish. Alright, let's get our PHP first. Okay, so we're just gonna download this zip file, zip folder, and then we're going to also create a folder on the C drive. So we're gonna create a folder on the C drive, and this is gonna just be called PHP. Can open. Let's see. waiting for drive. Okay, it's downloaded. So we're just gonna open Control A and then, well, Control A for Windows. I have a Mac, so it's Command A, and then drag it over to your PHP. Now we're going to download the Redis. Let's go back to downloads. Download. Perfect. So let's run Redis. Okay. Successful. Let's refresh. Okay, close. So we have PHP rewire Redis, PHP zip. Okay, so now we can go to our PHP manager, go here, new, we're gonna create a new, and let's find our PHP that we just downloaded, and we're gonna need this, open, it's the execution file, so no, that's good. This is perfect. Okay. So now we can go back to our home and restart. So now we're gonna download our MySQL. And let's download our osTicket as well. This is good. So we have our MySQL. We can run this. Next, agree. We're gonna use our typical. Okay, perfect. Launch. Okay, next, detail. We're gonna go with standard. This is good. This you want to remember, so the root password PASSWORD 0123. One, two, three. Alright, and then we're gonna execute. That password is what we're gonna need for when we're gonna use the MySQL server. So let's see, MySQL is finished, and okay, we're gonna download osTicket. It doesn't seem like it downloaded the first time, so osTicket download. Okay, this is finished. In the meanwhile, we can download HID SQL as well. Alright, okay, so let's try again. osTicket, download. Alright, there you go. And let's get Heidi as well. Perfect. Alright, so let's open our osTicket and let's copy or upload. Go to our C drive. Let's go to init and let's go to our root and let's paste. Perfect. So once this is good, we're gonna rename. So we can click this to rename and we're gonna call this osTicket. TIC. Okay. Alright, so we can go to our dashboard and let's restart. Restart site. IIS home site, and then we should see our osTicket. So now we can go and let's see where this takes us. Perfect. So now we're halfway there. So we're gonna need to enable this and enable this. Let's go here. Manager and extension. Enable, and we're gonna find our IMAP. So that's what it said, IMAP. And let's enable. Then we're gonna go to int, enable, and enable as well. And then we're gonna go or scroll all the way to our OS2. Then we're gonna go to include, and then we're gonna scroll all the way down for OS sample. We're gonna rename to config. We're gonna go to properties and security, advanced. We're gonna disable inheritance. That's how we can edit. And we're gonna delete everyone. Go to add, advanced, find, and we're gonna find everyone. Okay, we're gonna add, and then we're gonna give everyone full access. Okay, perfect. So now let's refresh and let's see. Okay, this is good. So now let's continue. Alright, we're gonna add our help desk name. So Giovanni help desk. email Giovanni at osTicket.com. First name, last name, email. Okay, but it's gonna complain if you use the same email. So I'm just gonna put Giovanni at Giovanni2 at osTicket. Username Giovanni. Password password, okay, PASSWORD 0123. Okay, so this is where we're gonna need the database. So we're gonna put root password PASSWORD 0123. Database name, let's check our database. So let's go to downloads. We're gonna need to run our Heidi. Let's go to here, download, and it's downloading. Perfect. Let's open. Accept. Alright, so next. Alright, so we're gonna launch. And create a new, and let's rename this to osTicket, and let's give it a password 23. And osTicket, it's what we're gonna put as our database. So osTicket, and let's see if we're missing. So this is gonna be your admin login, and this is just our normal system settings. So okay, let's continue. Perfect, so we got everything working, and this is how we created, well, how we create our osTicket from scratch on Azure. So let's open up our ticketing system. So this is local, this is for staff. So let's open this one in a new tab, and this is if you want to create a ticket. So this is ours, so let's use this pass. This is gonna be your admin. So 1 2 3, your admin login, and this is for normal users to be able to create a ticket. And we're in. So the next video is gonna be about post. So it's gonna simply be going through setting up some of these features, or just setting up users and agents, and doing SLAs, and doing like roles and departments. So setting those things up. So that's gonna be the next video. So yeah, thanks for watching.